Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'll be showing you what a day in my life as a CNN intern looks like. Thanks for stopping by on my YouTube channel. My name is Aneta Felix. I'm currently interning at the best media company in the world, CNN. And of course, if you've been following me on social media, I've been sharing bits and highlights of my time here, and which is coming to an end, by the way, in just a few days. I'll be wrapping up my 3-month internship and flying back to UC Berkeley to begin my final year in grad school. I'm ready to go to work, and I'll begin by taking a walk to work. Ta-da! Here we are. So when I get to the office, I tap my badge and get into this beautiful office space and start my day with a lot of zen. I work with a very small team. We're about 5, and 3 of them work remotely, which means it's usually just my boss and I that come in person every day. And this man rocks. So I get into the office, we exchange pleasantries, chat about the previous day, I check my emails, monitor the usage of my previous stories, and then sometimes hop on a meeting at 8:15 a.m. Because I had planned to film a day in my life as a CNN intern vlog today, my camera was rolling on my tripod, and I think that was just the best opportunity. Like, it was just an amazing opportunity to capture what you're about to see. Here's why I'm so excited. I've been working on a story for CNN.com, and it got published today. Oh my god, I just came in and I saw the email. You want to see? Come check it out. It was a story I did about a Nigerian upcycling artist, and look at my name there. It says Aneta Felix, CNN. Put some respect on it. So I was really happy to see that, it's just been an amazing time, really, writing video stories that get voiced by CNN anchors, but eventually having to write something with my name on it. Look at that. So after all the excitement, I settled down and got to work. We usually hop on a Zoom meeting at around 8:15 a.m. and after that, I begin to hunt for stories. No spare bows or hours needed, just my login details to media agencies that we're subscribed to, including Reuters and AFP. So what I do is I go through the content, see what's interesting and relevant on there, and I pitch it to my boss. Now, because we're a small team and are both in person, I don't really need to do anything too serious, like writing a long, detailed pitch. I just roll my chair closer to my boss and say, "Hey Steve, there's a story about a Nigerian who used discarded beverage cans to create art in the style of mat weaving. He basically upcycles waste into art, and I think that's amazing. What do you think about it?" And he usually says something like,
"Let me take a look at that."
He then looks through the story, and if he thinks it's a good one, he says,
"Yeah, that looks good. Why don't you try writing it up?"
Otherwise, he could say something like,
We should reach out to our correspondent in Ecuador and make sure they're not working on something like that already, so we're not stepping on toes."
And then we reach out to them. If they're not working on it, I could write the story and send it to the reporter in the country where the story is from and have them voice the story and, of course, sign off with the location. For instance, if I'm writing a story based in France, I send it to a CNN reporter in France, and they, record a voiceover of the script, and, they end with something like Aneta Felix, CNN, France. You get it? Cool. So I get working, I download the footage, I ingest it into our CNN content bank, I review the video, I review the quotes and the text that comes with it, and here's where the magic happens. And as you can see here, I'm done writing the script, and I'm just finishing off by writing the name of the CNN reporter who would voice over it. And her name is Bobby, based in Italy. So when I'm done writing the script, I like to do a bit of fact checking, and I go online to verify every information that I've added into the script, and then I let my boss know the story's in, and we both look at it together. We review the footage, we review the script. He also does some fact checking, confirms the data, the statistics, the figures. So when we're done with all that, we send the script to another set of editors who look through it, verify, fact check, and all that. If the script is good, they say, oh, well done, everything's fine, good to air. Otherwise, they say, we're not clear about this. Can you clarify this? Can you do that? Can you change this? Can you edit that? So they give their guidance and we do that. By the time the other set of fact checkers review my script and say it's good, I contact the reporter who voices it, and then I begin some serious production work on the back end. I'm communicating with video editors that work remotely, the reporter, just make sure I get all the elements together to produce a good package. So when the production process is done and the story is ready, it's been voiced, edited, and just good to air, I come in the next morning to see that the story that I wrote the previous day will be airing on a couple of shows, maybe Quest Means Business, maybe First Move, maybe Issa Suarez Tonight, One World with Zayn Asher, and even on regular news shows, so that gives me a sense of fulfillment, just coming in the next morning and seeing the story that I wrote airing on CNN International is just an amazing feeling. So Steve, I'm going to ask you a question. We've been working together for about 3 months. What would you say about me and my work, and I don't know, your general thoughts?
I think you're a very extraordinary person, very talented, and very hardworking, and
Yeah.
bright future.
Something I really love and appreciate about my boss. Oh my God! First of all, he is. I know I use the word boss because I'm used to it from Nigeria, but Steve is actually a leader. Okay, first of all, how am I even calling him Steve? Like in Nigeria, that feels like a lack of respect. It shows like that's disrespectful. But here in the US, I can call my boss Steve, and he's fine. He's cool with it. Like he's a really amazing person. Like really amazing. Like we laugh. We crack jokes about work and stuff, and it's all good. He's a good teacher. He's taught me everything I know here in CNN. I mean, coming to a new place where we use like unique technology, software that I have never seen or used in my life. Steve basically held my hand and taught me everything that I know. And he's such a leader. He's one of the best people to work with. Like, I believe I struggled when I was paired with Steve, when he interviewed me and picked me to be on his team. I sit here every day and there are a dozen people coming to ask him questions. Oh, Steve, how do I do this? Oh, Steve, how do I do that? That shows, number one, like it speaks to his experience, it speaks to his knowledge, that he does know what he does, fact. And that, he's approachable. People are able to feel that comfort to come talk to him and ask him about stuff. They don't feel like he's going to make them feel one kind of way. They're able to openly ask him, and he's always rendering advice and help to people. So, like, he's an amazing boss to work with. He's allowed me to work with other teams. Many other interns in many other places may have the experience where, as an intern, they'll just send you on errands. It was never the same. It was never that for me. Steve trusted in my ability as a journalist and let me actually do the work. And I did the work. And I'm proud. And I'm grateful. And I'm thankful. And I'm using this opportunity to say thank you, Steve. I know it's not my last day yet. This feels like a last day speech. But I want to say thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. So that's what a day in my life as a CNN intern looks like. I hope you enjoyed watching this. So bye. See you on the next one.